Hola clase, ¿qué tal? Welcome back to yet another screencast for Spanish 1. Just as a quick reminder, screencasts are designed for students to get the information in English that they have already gotten in Spanish or prior to getting the information in Spanish. And the purpose of the screencast is to clarify the information in English so that you can continue to keep the integrity of the program and speak Spanish in class, as you have done so well so far. So keep it up, you guys. So rewind it, pause it, go back, watch it again, do whatever you need to do until you understand the concept. If at any point screencasts are not working for you, then you need to make an appointment with the teacher and have a discussion about the material. Today we're going to look at pronombres personales, so we're looking at personal pronouns. And let's just refresh our memories, and pronouns are words that take the place of a noun. And as you see them here, you will recognize them. And let's just, let me just let you know that we're going to see a total of 6 forms, and some of them will be in the masculine form, and some of them will be in the feminine form, and some of them will be plural, and some of them will be singular, depending if you are talking to one or more people, or if you're talking about one or more people. So let's start off with first person singular. In Spanish, the pronoun is yo. In English is I. Second person singular, we've got the informal form, as you already know, and this is the to form. In English, this is you. Again, we use it to informally or talk to people that we know. Okay, and the second option for the second person singular for the pronoun, it's the form of usted. And then let's just clarify that in Spain, usted is used only formally to talk to individuals in a very respectful manner or in a very polite manner. And in Central or South America, you can choose to use usted to talk formally to people or informally. So you could talk to your friends technically using the usted form in Central and South America. And let's go back real quick. And once again, the pronoun in English for usted would be you. Okay, so now let's look at third person singular, and let's look at the masculine form. So here we've got two people talking to each other, and then they're talking about él, which in this case the masculine form, and that would be he. And now third person singular, we look at the feminine form. Once again, we've got two individuals talking to each other, and they're talking about the girl over here, ella. The pronoun is she. So let's move on. Now we look at the plural forms. We've got first person plural, okay, and we've got here basically myself and one more person. That would make it nosotros. If I had myself and two other people, that would make it nosotros. And if I had myself and three other people, that would still make it nosotros. The pronoun in English is we. Now pay attention that the nosotros form can be used in two options. You can use it in a group of only masculine individuals in it, or it can be used in a mixed group where you have chicos y chicas, you have boys and girls, masculine and feminine, and as long as you have one masculine person in there, you would use the nosotros form. So as long as you have one masculine person within the group, you would stick to the masculine form. Okay, so let's look at first person plural, and now let's look at the feminine form of it. So if I was a girl and this was me and there was one more, that would be nosotras. If it was myself and two other people, it would still be nosotras. And if it was myself and three other people, it would still be nosotras. Then again, here you can only use the nosotras form if we are all girls. And there's your pronoun in English, we. So now let's look at second person plural, and we're going to run into the same issue as we did with the singular part of the second person. So what we're going to have is the vosotros form, which is informally used in Spain. This is the familiar form that we use in Spain. Okay, and then again, we've got the same scenario. If it's you and another person, then it's vosotros, which technically here you would need a boy and not two girls. And then here you've got yourself and two other people, and there's your boy. So there is what makes this now the vosotros form is this individual. It's a male. And if it was you and three other people, it would still be vosotros. I'm talking to you guys. And this is the familiar form, which is only used in Spain. Now remember, if you've got a mixed group and you've got one masculine individual in there, you would use the vosotros form. So let's move to the feminine form of the vosotros. So now this would be the vosotras. So I'm talking to you guys, familiar in Spanish, and this is only used in Spain. And then again, we've got a group of only ladies, so we would use the vosotras. Okay, so now let's look at the formal second person plural. Okay, let's look at that pronoun. So here we're going to go now to the ustedes. Okay, so I would be talking to you guys formally. Okay, in Spain, the ustedes form is only used to direct yourself formally to other individuals to show respect and politeness. And once again, in Central and South America, the ustedes form can be used informally or formally. Okay, so either one of those can be used. Okay, so it would be usted and one other person, or usted and two other people, or usted and three other people. Okay, there's your group. And let's look at third person plural, and let's look at the masculine form first. So we've got the ellos form, so we are talking, and this is they over here. Okay, so it's he and one other person, or he and two other people, and he or three other people, three more, and that would be they. There's the last partner. And once again, here we go. If you've got a group of all boys, you would use ellos. If you've got a mixed group in which you have just one boy, you would use ellos. And the pronoun in English is they. Okay, and here we go. Third person plural, the feminine form of it. If it's ella and one other person, or ella and two other people, or ella and three other people, we're going to call them ellas. And this guy says they. Once again, that is the pronoun in English, they. And only ladies. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. So let's just wrap it up and let's look at our graphic organizer. We've got pronombres personales. Here we go, primera, segunda, tercera, primera, segunda, tercera, and then we've got singular forms and plural forms of it. So primera persona singular is yo, I in English. Segunda persona singular is tú or usted. Familiar form for you is tú, and the formal form for you is usted. Remember, usted is only used in Spain formally, and in Central or South America, the usted form can be used formally or informally to address people. Third person, we've got él or ella. So él is the masculine form, and ella is the feminine form, he or she. Okay, and then here we go. We've got the plural form. Okay, of first person, we've got nosotros. That's we, and that would be either only a group of males or a mixed group with at least one male in it. And then nosotras form, which would be a group of only females. And then you guys, here we go. We've got the vosotros and the vosotras form, which is only used in Spain. Familiar, okay, informally. The vosotros form, once again, you guys, a group of boys, or you guys, a mixed group with at least one boy. And the vosotras form would be a group of only ladies. And then the ustedes form would be formally used in Spain if you're addressing someone formally, if you're being really polite or you're being really respectful. Again, you are talking to an adult, an elderly person, a policeman. Okay. And the ustedes forms, remember that it can be used either formally or informally in Central and South America. And last but not least, we've got the ellos form or the ellas form, which is they. It's the pronoun in English. And we've got ellos, it's a group of only boys, or once again, a mixed group of at least one boy in it. And the ellas form would be a group of only ladies. So there's your screencast. Any questions, make an appointment with the teacher, and we'll see you next time. Hasta la pasta.